It's almost impossible to grasp the sheer scale of suffering and loss that road crashes inflict on the world. More than 85% of road deaths and injuries occur in low and middle-income countries. This means it's the poorest and most vulnerable people who are most affected. And road deaths in these countries are forecast to rise by at least 80% over the next 14 years. Already the scale of fatalities is on a par with TB and malaria, diseases which are rightly being combated with global resources and effort on a massive scale. The Commission for Global Road Safety is chaired by Lord Robertson of Port Ellen, a distinguished former British government minister and Secretary-General of NATO. The Commission itself has been established to address the international response to global road traffic injuries and has made recommendations on raising levels of political commitment, funding and activity.
If we're going to be able to get public awareness raised on this issue, if we're going to command more world attention to the scale of this deadly epidemic, then it is going to require a coalition of interests across the world to do it. Politicians, diplomats, financiers, the international institutions. And that's why, this initiative has been born, to produce the evidence and also to produce the proposals both in countries and on a global basis that will actually begin to address it.
Vietnam is a good example of a rapidly developing country trying to implement a systematic approach to improving road infrastructure.
Because of the huge explosion of motorbikes from less than 500,000 in 1990 to more than 14 million today, there's chaos on the roads here. Most people from the industrialized West really have no comprehension what a serious problem this is. They have no idea that this is truly a war. It is a war on children. They are innocent victims. They are suffering incredibly. In Vietnam alone, we're losing about 500 children a month that are being killed by road crashes.
It's now widely recognized that access to roads is a vital factor in achieving many of the Millennium Development Goals. Yet if new roads built in Africa, Asia and elsewhere are not designed and managed with safety in mind, they'll make worse the problems they're meant to alleviate, while killing a new generation of road users. The Commission for Global Road Safety argues that at a minimum, these road-building projects must include a 10% road safety component. This, allied with the proposed $300 million action plan, could begin to turn the tide of road traffic deaths and injuries.
Without being alarmist, you can see from the figures, you can see that there will be millions of children, millions of young children killed on the roads of the world in the years ahead. There is so much that can be done, and it could prevent so much misery and tragedy. It would be outrageous if it were allowed to continue into the years ahead.
The G8 has been focusing on a whole series of areas where poverty and deprivation cause misery and death. And this is an area that has not, up to now, received sufficient attention. So as the world through the G8 and elsewhere is now focusing on life-saving, this is the time to focus on this particular carnage. And we've produced a report that we think gives the evidence and the proposals that will help to deal with it.